There are two types of people out there. There are dream killers and there are dream stealers. Hi guys, welcome back. I know what he's saying. You cut your hair. Yes, I did. You like it? If you like it, hit the thumbs up button. And if you don't like it, hit the thumbs up button. For those of you, if this is the first time you're watching my channel, welcome. This is how I used to look. And this is how I look now. My name is Alicia and I'm a board certified nurse practitioner and doula living in the Big Apple, New York City. My channel was inspired by my own personal story where I almost lost my life and it made me look at life differently. So I wanted to create a channel to emit life into others. E means to educate, M means to motivate, I inspire, and T transform. So if you think you'll be interested in joining the EMIT family, please subscribe. Before I continue, I just want to wish all of my subscribers and my viewers a happy 2022. I wish you guys a happy, healthy, blessed, and successful 2022. Okay, I know for some of you guys, you may have had goals in 2021 that you wanted to accomplish, but you didn't quite meet them. I just want to tell you, don't be hard on yourself. I go by the saying, the race is not for the swift, but those who endure to the end. With that being said, today's video, I wanted to share some helpful tips that I applied in my life and I had positive results. So I believe in sharing information. Okay, how should I start it off? There is this wise guy that I follow. He's not alive anymore. Dr. Miles Monroe. He said, you are simply the product of how you manage your time and change. What does that mean? How you manage your time will determine your outcome. So this video is about sharing tips on how to set goals. Okay, so the first thing in setting your goal, the first tip, I don't know if you ever heard of the acronym SMART, S-M-A-R-T. Well, that acronym is used to help guide you into writing your goals. So the first letter S in the acronym SMART, S stands for specific. So you want to make your goals specific. What it means to make your goals specific, your goals have to be clear. So an example would be, your goal might be, I want a home. That's an excellent goal. But a more specific goal will be, I would like to have a 2-family home. I would like to have a 2-family home with 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, a big beautiful kitchen, and a pool in the backyard. Now that goal is very specific and it's clear. Alright, so you want to make your goal specific and clear. The next letter in the SMART goals acronym is M, measurable. Your goal needs to be measurable. So let's see, what does measurable mean? It means that you want to track your outcome or track if your goal is being successful, how are you going to track it? So say you want to spend less money. How are you going to track you're going to spend less money? Maybe creating a budget, right, with all of your expenses and your income, and then figuring out how you're going to manage your money more wisely. And then you'll be able to spend less money, right? So it helps you to track if it's successful. The next letter in the acronym is A. What does the A stand for? Attainable. What does it mean to be attainable? Attainable means to be able to accomplish. So now, I'm a strong believer in dreaming big, right? And nothing's wrong with that. But in terms of accomplish, sometimes when you have these big goals and you don't accomplish it right away, it tends to make you feel down. So what you can do is build on it. So let's say you want to save $10,000. If you're in a lot of debt, you have a lot of bills, it might be hard to accomplish that goal, right, at a particular point. So what you could probably do is say, okay, every paycheck, every week, I'm going to put aside this amount of money, and then you build upon it until you make that $10,000. Okay, the next part of the acronym is R. R means you want your goals to be relevant. What does it mean to make your goal relevant? It means that it should align with your purpose. So a good example is you want to be a pastry chef. That's fantastic. Now, if you want to be a pastry chef, you shouldn't be taking pole dancing classes unless you're gonna put the pastry on the pole and that. Okay, yeah, kind of straying away, but I think you get what I mean. Your goals need to align with the things that you want. So if you want to be a pastry chef, you want to take classes, watch YouTube videos that could help you become a better pastry chef. If you want to have more money, then read financial books and invest in, or speak to a financial advisor that can help you budget and help you have more money, things like that. And the last part of the acronym is T. T means time. You want to establish a time. Now it's very important, okay? You can't just have goals there and not give yourself a time frame, right? It's important to establish a time frame. So like example, you want to go to college. When do you want to go to college? In the next 3 years, in the next 2 years, in the next 6 months, in fall. All right, so you want to establish a goal. Okay, if I need to go to college in fall, then when do I need to submit my application? So I need to submit my application at so and so date. So I am going to establish that goal. Okay, so that's the first step. The first step is to make your goals SMART. SMART. Specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and have a time. My second tip, which I love, is to write it down. Now, I have been writing down my goals for a little over 12 years now. And this tip that I'm giving you it shows a lot of positive results. Now, I have something what you call a goals book. This is my goals book. This is actually my old goals book. This is how my old goals book look like. You see, it's very old. And this here is my new goals book. I think I got this book in Burlington or Marshall some years ago. But as you see, it aligns with my goal. So as you see here, it's a new day, new mindset, new focus, new intention, new result. So I write my goals currently down in this book. Okay. And for you young people, say you young people, because you watching me, I know a lot of you are watching this video and saying, but you look young. I am young, but while I was working, I remember I was one of my patients, she was young, and she's like, oh, you old people don't understand. I'm like, me old? So I'm just making a joke. So you young people, I know you guys up with technology, and this tip is not really also for young people. It's for people who have a busy life. You don't have no time to write down things. You know, life is busy as it is. You have children, etc. You can actually use your phone, your tablet, and you can write down your goals as reminders. That's how I did it. I started doing it in 2019. I started recording my goals in my phone, writing it down on my phone as reminders. So every day I'll get daily reminders of my goals. And guys, it works. Now, say in my book, out of 100%, 85% of my goals came to pass. Now, it didn't come to pass right away. Some of them came the same time I wrote it, like the same year I wrote it. It came to pass the same year. Some of them, I am now seeing them come to pass almost 12 years later. Alright, so I just want to tell you to write it down, record it in your phone. I want to share a goal that I wrote down that came to pass. I wrote down on my phone as a reminder that I wanted to conceive, TMI, in 2019 and give birth in 2020. And guys, that goal came to pass. In 2020, I gave birth to a healthy baby girl, my daughter. So I just want to say it's very important to write down your goals. The next thing I did that also showed positive results, and I strongly believe it, I tell a lot of young people, I'm always encouraging a lot of people to do it, and that is getting yourself a dream book. Like I call it a dream book. Is it upside down? It's right. I call it a dream book. Some of you might know it as a vision board or a vision book, but I call it my dream book. Now, what is a vision board? What is a dream book? So basically, it's basically taking pictures of things that you would like for yourself and just sticking it and believing that you can have these things. So I have been doing this before I became a nurse, where I am today. So in the beginning of my dream book or vision book, this is before I went to school to become a nurse. I had a picture of a girl studying. I found some words saying future nurse. And today, guys, I am a nurse practitioner. I mean, the story sounds so beautiful, but I went through a lot of stumbling blocks. But it came to pass, okay? So I started this. I have different pictures of different things. I wanted to work in a particular hospital. I put it in this book. I worked at that particular hospital. I'll give you the name. I wanted to work at Mount Sinai. I worked at Mount Sinai. I wanted to work at New York Presbyterian. I worked at New York Presbyterian Hospital. I wanted to go back to become a nurse practitioner. I have pictures of that in this book. I became a nurse practitioner. I wanted to travel to certain places. I have pictures of that. I traveled to those places that I wanted to visit. I wanted to get married. I have pictures of people getting married, etc. All I'm just telling you is to get pictures of what you like, cut it out. Well, you don't have to cut it out because now we live in like a new technology world. You can do two things that I did. If you want to have it, instead of me having this book, it's kind of hard because it's big. Everybody's looking to be green and not have a lot of, like, limit a lot of things in their homes. So what you can do is, what I started to do is, I use like a photo collage, and I got pictures off the internet of things. So this one is about homes, a home that I would like to have. A bunch of homes here, but I know I don't. It's only one. I don't need multiple homes. And then I also have places that I wanted to travel. So what I did is I made it into a collage. Now you don't have to print it out like me. What you can do is you can keep it on your phone and always look at it, and that'll kind of encourage you. To be somewhere in your mind that these are the things that you want. And guys, a lot of the things that I put in this book came to pass. So I strongly encourage you to start your vision book. All right? Leave in the comment below. Let me hear, what are some of the things you're going to do in your vision book or your vision board. Okay, what are some of the things you want to put? Write it down. Send it in the atmosphere. Write it in the comments. Alright, comment on the video below and let me know. Now, so I talk about my dream book. Strongly suggest, you can get your collage on your phone. Another thing that's very important is be careful who you tell your dreams to. Guys, there are two types of people out there. There are dream killers and there are dream stealers. A dream killer is someone who don't believe in the dream for themselves. So they don't believe it for you and they will try to discourage you. And a dream stealer is someone who takes your dream and make it their own. So be very careful with those two types of people. Another thing is, so that was number 3. Yes, dream killers and dream stealers. Number 4, you want to, no, that was number 4, sorry. Number 5, you want to pray. Pray about your goals. I know not everyone who's viewed my channel probably follows the same faith that I follow, but I go by a verse in the Bible that says, the Lord says, I know the plans I have for you, plans of good and not of evil. And if I want nice things, that means God wants the nice things for me. Alright, so whatever you're believing for, believe that it's possible because God wants it for you. Which brings me to my last tip, which is number 6, and that is to believe. Believe, believe, believe. All things are possible to those who believe. Okay? There's a saying that I like. Limitations is all in your head. Okay? So, if you don't believe it, it is not going to happen. So believe it's possible. Okay? And I just wanted to create this video to share with you guys. So, if you like this video, you find it very helpful, please hit the subscribe button. Please like the video, share it to others. And I just want to end my video saying, I wish you guys nothing but love, blessings, and just remain positive, okay? And believe. Thank you.